Okay, let's go.
Welcome, everybody. Still trying to figure this whole restream out, but we're live. We're live. How you doing, buddy? Welcome to Breakfast Takes. My name is Ed, also known as the Dad Hat. With me, I got my good friend, Mr. Donnie Wise, the mayor himself.
Good morning.
Breakfast Takes. We started as a let's do sports in the Carolinas, which we still do. We still do. Okay, but we also do other things because honestly, we just feel like talking about shit.
It's just morning talk. Whatever we want to talk about.
You know what? And that's what it is, dude. That's all I care about at this point. It's like, let's just do morning talk.
Yeah.
How's that?
There's not a lot of sports going on right now. I mean,
besides Carolina.
Yeah, I mean the Hurricanes. There's some college baseball, but right now South Carolina got swept by Alabama this weekend. Clemson lost 2 out of 3 to Florida State. Clemson's baseball team is just
atrocious.
Bad now. They started out the season, thought they were going to be good. They got into conference play, and it's just been bad.
Oh, that ain't good.
No, but I mean, the Hurricanes they did something historic. They've swept 2 series in a row.
First team in that to ever do that.
Yeah. What'd you think about that? I sent you the other day about the fact that they started their series before the other series had even started.
And they're the first one to be done?
And they're already done. And they're going to get a lot of extra rest over whoever wins the next series.
Yeah.
I mean, it does seem kind of weird that because usually in sports, we're used to each series, no matter who's playing, starts the next round the same time.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, it's like they didn't get much rest between the first series and the second series, but now they're going to get a lot of rest just because they went four and out. So,
well, that's the whole thing, right? And dude, listen, dude, this series with the Flyers, it was intense. Okay,
it's physical,
bro. Weird. It was, I was like, holy shit! Like the what was it? The Thursday night, like after the game on Thursday, right? After our show on Thursday, I was like, okay, I'm gonna go back to bed. I'm gonna go to bed. Because you know how I am. Like, listen, by a certain time, your boy's going to bed. I ain't got time for the shit. But I got to bed and I was like, I gotta finish the game. Yeah. It was good because I was like, all right, let me finish it. Bro, I'm glad I did.
Yeah.
So many fights.
Yeah, I did still catch a little bit of the one Thursday after the show. But that was it. I didn't watch anything else the rest of the weekend. I missed it Saturday. You'd asked me earlier if I saw the Saturday game. I did not.
Wow, man, you missed out.
Yeah, I mean, I saw after the fact, that it went to overtime and all that kind of stuff. But
yeah,
it looked like it was a pretty good game. We were tied up taking Rhonda's aunt out to dinner for Mother's Day, and we went to a wine and oyster bar place.
Damn.
It was a place that I'll tell you real quick. So Rhonda's aunt wanted to try this place out. It was new over near them. And it's the second location that these people have in town.
Yeah.
And I guess because it's, newly opened, it was a Saturday night. They had a couple of people that were out in the kitchen. So the service was good, but slow.
I got you.
Food was fantastic. What was interesting is because the food was slow, there was a couple at a table behind us that we're sitting there. We had our appetizers and then we're waiting a long time for the dinner to come. But they had some drinks and then they were both gone. All of a sudden their food comes out and they're not at the table. Rhonda's like, well, the husband's down over there by the car. I don't know. She's like, I don't know where the wife's at. She's been gone for a long time. And the waiter walked over and he hollered out to the guy. He's like, your food just got dropped off. And he turns around, walks back, and like a second later, you see the wife. She comes out of where the bathrooms are on her phone and just goes down the ramp because we were sitting outside, at the back of the restaurant on the patio. She goes down the ramp and out to the car, and they get in the car and leave.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, food sitting on the table and everything. And it's like, oh crap! And the guy comes back out, the waiter. He sees the food. He looks over there and he sees they're gone, and he comes over there and he didn't know what to do for a second. And he walks back inside. I think the guys at the table beside us asked what they were going to do with the food because there was a whole thing of oysters.
No, you can't go let the
There
oysters go
was a
bad.
thing of tacos. I think there was maybe two trays of oysters and a thing of tacos. And I don't do oysters, but he come back out and he all of a sudden he just handed them that table a plate of oysters. He came over and it was 3 steak tacos. He's like, "Y'all want these steak tacos?" I'm like, "Yeah, we'll take them."
Oh yeah, we'll take them.
And then he gave, I think, the other oysters to the table behind us. So he just spread the food around, so we got extra steak tacos.
That shit.
Those were some damn good steak tacos. I had ordered the shrimp tacos for my meal anyway. So I'm like, okay, at least I get to try both of the tacos now.
Like, yeah, I'm good there. I'm like, I ain't got
time. We had Rhonda's aunt loves her wine, so we had a bottle of red wine. Yeah, so tacos were good. Rhonda had crab cakes. Everything was fantastic.
Right.
Prices were not crazy, which was great. It just was slow. Outside of it being slow, and that's just one of those anomalies. And her aunt and uncle know the manager.
Yeah.
He came around to the table later and apologized for how slow it was. He was working in the kitchen, and he's the manager. He shouldn't even be in the kitchen. He's back there cooking.
What was it? So this was what, yesterday?
Saturday.
Yeah. Dude, it's a busy night. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, you got to do what you got to do. It's just the way it goes, you know?
Well, and we had gotten there early. We got there about 5:30, so we were a little ahead of the regular Saturday crowd.
Sure,
and we did it on purpose because it was new.
Obviously, because you wanted to make sure that, yeah.
But still, it was packed. I mean, it really was packed. We figured, okay, there must be a lot of people inside that still have ordered at the same time. And like it was fine. I don't like to be I don't know about you. I cannot stand when you go to a restaurant and feel rushed. Like you order an appetizer. The appetizer comes. You've already placed your order for your food, and before you finish the appetizer, they're bringing you a salad or they're bringing your like right on top of you.
Yeah.
I want it spaced out anyway. This was a little more spaced out than you need, but it was just time to chill. It was fine.
You know what? And you're spending time with family. That's the whole the whole thing, right?
Yeah, we had nowhere else to be, so I mean, who cares?
Because they were like, you had anywhere else to go?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we're just going to go back to their house and sit there and chit chat, which we basically we did. They're like, "What are you gonna watch on TV?" Her uncle puts Men in Black on, and I'm like, it's the most random movie pull for a Saturday night for us to just sit there with her aunt and uncle. And her aunt's like, "Why do you want to watch this crap? I don't want to watch this crap." And he's like, "We're watching it." So I was into it.
I ain't got no problem with that.
I hadn't seen the original Men in Black in forever, and I was like, "Damn, this movie holds up." It's one of
I ain't got no problem, so let's do this.
Yeah. It's actually better as it's gotten older than it may have been when it first came out.
No
Especially
shit.
with all the actors that are in it that really became somebody after that.
Or they were already somebody though.
Some of them were somebody, but some of the character actors, they were on their way to being even more well known.
No, 100%. I agree. Yeah. You know, for us Saturday, had our open. By the way, obviously, as you guys already know, I'm a professional Sandlot baseball player.
How'd you do Saturday?
We had our open. That was technically our first open since the Sandlot revival, right? And the second one, but like this one was like, you know, here we go. And so there was the cool thing is there was 7 brand new people.
Okay, so explain the open to everybody because I kind of know, but you explain.
All right, so the Sandlot Collective is a group of Sandlot baseball teams here in Raleigh, North Carolina. Right, we have one of the members is in Port City, which is in Wilmington, the Port City Pickles. And then so what we do is we are grown adults, okay, in our 30s and 40s and 50s that we play baseball. We played hardball baseball, like it is bat, ball, the whole nine. All right. Wood bat, okay, there's no metal bats or nothing like that, and so we play baseball all the time. And so what we do is, so for example, I'll give you my experience, right? So we went to the MLB rally here last year, right? And so they were like, I spoke to a couple of the guys. His name is Mike Lardy. He was from a representative of the Carolina Kudzu, right? The Raleigh Kudzu, Carolina Kudzu, right? And so he was like, "Hey man, come hang out with us. We'll put you to play." I'm like, nah, I'm good, man. I don't know about that. He goes like, no, I'm serious. I was like, anybody can play. I was like, all right, cool. So, so they announced the event after the the Durham Open, right? The revival last year, which I went just to chill out and everything. And that's where Patrick was at, right?
Okay.
And so actually it was 2 years ago. Was it 2 years ago? Yeah, 2 years ago already. And so I was like, all right, cool. So Patrick was there, and this is before our Carolina trip, right? The Gerber Media meetup.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Right. So I was like, all right, cool. So I follow all the teams on social media, like on Instagram, especially. That's where they do most of the stuff. So I follow every single one of them, and then I follow the Carolina Sandlot Collective. I'm like, man, this is cool as shit. I'm like, fucking hell, this is awesome. And so they're like, all right, we have an open. I'm like, cool. So I dusted off all of my shit. All right.
I
And when
remember you started getting stuff together. I
I
remember.
was like, all right, let me get this stuff, dude. My cleats were like 20 plus years old. Okay.
Right.
My batting gloves, holy shit, they were degraded. And then I have like a couple other things, some gloves and stuff like that. So I'm like, all right, cool, let's go. Bro, I had the time of my life because they said, I was like, all right, so we have the Sandlot Open, which means that anybody and everybody can come in and play. It's like open games. Like, you know how you have pickup games in basketball?
Right.
Same thing, right? So we all come hang out and everything, and then we just have fun. Usually we have a lot of representatives from other teams there, right? And so we just, we warm up, all right? We do our warm-ups, we do warm-up throws, okay? We are throwing
Yeah.
just like you would see a baseball thing. That's how you do it. Okay. And so we just then afterwards, like if we have enough, this is the best thing about I love about this whole thing. Okay. The best fucking thing about this. And you would love this because I know you would relate to this. We put our gloves in the middle. We throw them all in the middle and then we split them into teams.
Oh wow, that's pretty cool.
And then we go and play.
Okay.
Okay. If we have guys who are catchers who have their gear, we put catcher gear on and everything the whole night.
Oh man.
Best fucking time.
That's so like play school.
That is so Sandlot baseball right
Sandlot,
there.
elementary school, like let's
Dude, I'm wearing my Sandlot baseball right now, killing me, Smalls. You're killing me, Smalls t-shirt right now. I'm into this. Like I am fully involved in this, right?
Right.
And just so you know, your boy is the one that runs the opens now.
Oh, nice. Okay.
I'm the one who's in charge.
Okay.
Okay. This is how bad it is. I got baseball gloves all over the place. I got baseball gloves everywhere. Look.
Hey, I still got my gloves right here. Okay.
Dude, I got 2 gloves right now in front of me right now.
I do too.
Yes,
I don't even play. Look.
What? Hey, I would carry.
I mean, this one's more. I've had this probably since high school. This is.
You need to send that to, right?
I do. I need to get that one cleaned up. I mean, look how flat that thing is.
So look, this one right here that I have right here, this Mizuno.
Yeah.
Right here. This was my wife's grandfather's glove.
Yeah.
This man played until his late 60s. Okay. I'm not kidding you. And so he used this for softball, but this is an actual baseball glove.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, listen, can you refinish this and then put some extra padding right here?
Okay.
Right. He fixed it up for me. I keep extra gloves in my bag in case people show up, right? And they don't have gloves. I'm like, haha, bro, I got you. I'm a righty, so I got you, homie.
Exactly.
Okay, so I do. So yeah, so we had a really good time. We had 7 brand new people, and here's another cool thing too. So there was his dad with his kids on Saturday, and he comes in. He goes like, "Hey man, just out of curiosity, I saw a bunch of grown adults playing baseball, and I just wanted to know what's going on." I was like, "Oh man, let me talk to you about, the Church of Baseball here, bro."
Right.
I felt like such a here, let me talk to you about our Lord and Savior. But it was baseball, right? And I was like, listen, dude, do you like baseball? He was like, man, I love baseball. I was like, you want to play? I was like, yeah. You want to play right now? I was like, I can't because I got my kids. But I was like, listen, here, follow the Carolina Sandlot Collective website. We put ours in, like, you can sign up for our newsletter and you can go in and play. You can come play with us. It's like, you don't need. He was like, well, he was like, I see those like people's like softball and everything. I was like, no. You don't need a lot of experience. Okay. You can come and hang out with us, play ball and chill. I was like, we go to the bar afterwards and have beer and food.
He's like, I'm in.
Right? You know what I mean?
It's not hard to recruit somebody that loves baseball for that, because if
Right.
I was up there, I would definitely be doing this with you.
You need to come and hang out with us
I do. I
one
need
weekend, dude. I'm telling you, you would absolutely love it.
absolutely do.
And I'm trying to get sponsored by Advil, Icy Hot. Okay, I'm trying to get sponsored by these people. You know what I'm saying? Just so that way, because I obviously, come on, man.
Yeah.
I'm 44 right now. Okay, and so I
What you
know
need
the
to do is you
next.
need to find a local pharmacy, not CVS or something, but like, some guy that's actually like, Long's Pharmacy or, Bill's Pharmacy, and be like,
Yeah.
"Hey, we're not asking for a lot of money. We just want you to sponsor our name for the funny part of it." Just
Yes.
like, "Can you just be our sponsor? Give us, maybe you give us, free samples of Advil or something," and you could put the logos of, like, the Advil and the Icy Hot, like, all that would be
Right.
hilarious. Sponsored by,
I'll put it on the
John's
back of our jersey,
Pharmacy.
the bottom of our jerseys, like because we're
Oh, get the
creating.
sleeve patch like the MLB guys in
Right. Well,
pharmacy.
one of our sleeves is we have our because my team, the Broken Bat Baseball Club, we have a sponsor, which is a brewery, at a
Okay.
brewery here in Raleigh, and that's where we go after our opens. I was like, hey, listen, guys, I make this announcement now at the end of every game, every open. I was like, hey, for those of you who are interested, Broken Bat Baseball Club is sponsored by Edit Brewery. We're gonna go and hang out. We're gonna go in to the brewery, drink some beers, and eat some food. Like everybody's welcome. There's no, and they're like, oh yeah. So we did that on Saturday, man.
Okay.
So it was a lot of fun. So um, I took Mia with me for the first time to our practice.
Yeah.
Because Darla had some stuff to go do with her friends and everything, and I was like, I'll take Mia. I got this. Don't worry about it. And dude, she had a blast. So,
That's awesome.
but yeah, everybody's welcome. Hey, if you're in the Raleigh area, actually, you know what? You know how many Sandlot teams are all over the U.S., dude?
You were telling me about it. Did you find one actually for next weekend? You
I
look
did. I'm trying to get a hold of them. They're not answering me, so I'm gonna
okay.
have to do a video. Be like, hey, bro, come on, dude, chill out.
Okay.
Let's go.
Because I was
But
wondering, Eric said he thought you were gonna go do that instead of the college game on Saturday, so I was just curious if you
I'm
found that out.
trying to go to the Sandlot event. That's
Okay.
the Sandlot baseball. Like, no offense, I love you guys,
No, that's fine.
but college baseball is really it's okay.
Yeah.
It's not my cup of tea,
Yeah.
and if I can get because I told you I have a podcast specifically for Sandlot,
Right.
and so I'm trying to get interviews in
Oh,
on
absolutely. Yeah.
you know what I'm saying. So we'll see. Anyways,
Okay.
that was Saturday. Obviously, yesterday, Sunday, hanging out with the wife and daughter, right? So we went to Phillips Farm here, not too far from here on Cary. It was like a strawberry festival.
Okay.
Dude, let me tell you, we had a blast. We had a lot of fun.
That's
Bought,
awesome.
bought some strawberries. They had a corn pit
Okay.
for the kids to jump in corn.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Your boy went inside the pit as well. I was full of dust.
Oh, I bet.
You know what I'm saying? But dude, I did not care. It was so much fun. Mia was having a blast, so we are like, whatever, let's go.
That's awesome, like jumping in a big old, bean bag or something almost.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much. So that was it, man.
Yeah.
That was our Sunday. That was
We
our
didn't do much Sunday, for Mother's Day. Rhonda wanted to just kinda chill out. She didn't even worry about trying to work. I was like, "You don't need to be trying to work."
oh,
We just we slept in. We didn't get up till about 10:30. We're like, just
that
gonna
was
sleep in."
that's so good, isn't it?
Ran to the grocery store, picked up some stuff, to cook for dinner. The boys, well, I say the boys, one lives here. The other one came over about 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
We grilled some brats and
Mm.
brat patties and burgers, and uh, that was what she wanted. It was just that and some pasta salad for Mother's Day dinner. So we
We
just
had
had that and hung out.
we had steak at our house.
Okay.
I put the grill on, yeah.
Yep.
And Darla's like, I want some steak for dinner. I'm like, girl, it's your day. I don't care what you tell me
Exactly.
what you want. I'll go get it. Let's go.
Yep. That's how you do it.
So we went to the grocery store real quick, and I love me some Publix. I don't know if you know that, but like I
Oh,
love me.
Publix. Yeah.
Mm.
Now we went to Lowe's Foods for the brats because they have the smokehouse at Lowe's Foods grocery
Sure.
store, and you can go in there and get. Rhonda loves the pig kahuna, which is the teriyaki brat.
Oh, that sounds delicious.
It is absolutely fantastic, man. You know what I should have done is got some sliced pineapple for it because
Oh,
that would have been fantastic. I didn't even think about that at the
and
time,
then
but
you grill the pineapple on top of that, give it
yeah,
that little char.
because I take 2 of the links and take
Oh,
the casing off of it and
yeah.
patty it up as like a brat patty.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
that's
that sounds delicious.
the other ones we had were pimento cheese brats
Yeah.
and then just like a regular, like, meat lovers brat.
Oh, that sounds yummy, yummy in my
Yep,
tummy.
yep, so we kinda had a whole mix of those things and pattied some of them and left some of them as links, so
Ah, that sounds
we'll have
delicious. Yeah,
brats for
tell
a
me.
couple of days now.
Hell, why not, bro?
That's the best thing. You grill it up on Sunday, and then, like, Monday and Tuesday for lunch, you still have some brats to eat. It's like, kinda carries into the week, so pretty good.
Bro, that sounds yeah, that sounds delicious. Not
Yep.
gonna lie, that sounds really good. It's a lot that's really good.
Mhm.
So, when I told you when I went out, Saturday, I was watching the hockey game on my phone. So
Yeah,
I knew like there's like because we were about to go to a comedy show, and I knew that like 3 minutes in, I'm like, this is going to go into overtime, which it did.
yeah.
And so we like a couple of my buddies and we were like watching it on our phone, and then we saw when we finally saw the game, and I was like, holy shit, they won in overtime in Philly. On top of that, right?
Right.
Let me ask you this. Speaking of like, because obviously you're not a fan of the Carolina Hurricanes. Your team is the Panthers.
Yeah. Yeah, but I follow them. I mean,
Yeah, 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 yeah. No, I'm with you. I
I'm
got
not
you.
diehard Panthers. I just follow the Panthers mostly because they're the,
Because of your
parent of the
Carolina team.
Checkers. Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
Your checkers are
But
your hockey.
I do follow I keep up with the Hurricanes, and I pull for the Hurricanes as well,
Okay, good man. I
unless they're
appreciate
playing
you.
the Panthers.
Unless they're playing the Panthers, of course. What to so when you're watching that, what is the team that you think is like they play dirty? That no matter what, they just play dirty? Is there a
Um,
specific team for you that you're like, man, I cannot? Because I know, I'll tell you this, and we've talked about this. I cannot stand the Panthers. You
I
know this
I know, and I see it. I get where that comes from because they do have some guys that seem sometimes more interested in fighting
than anything
than
else,
anything else.
and I think that's why they're there.
Yeah,
They're there to disrupt.
I haven't watched enough to form an opinion on, like,
I
other
got you.
teams in the league
Okay.
to see that. Because I do know Philadelphia was pretty aggressive in that series too. They were I don't know if it was just they felt like everything was going Carolina's way and Carolina was getting the calls and they were just
Right.
just pissed off about how that was going or what, but they just seem to be starting fights all the time.
Like, dude, chill out.
Yeah, because there's a couple of teams in the AHL
Yeah.
that are like that when they come
Sure,
here.
sure, sure.
And it's like that when we play them, you know that it's going to be,
It's gonna be contentious.
yeah, like the Hartford Wolfpack come in.
Yeah,
They're I won't say I guess dirty is the closest thing, but they like to play rough.
I got you.
They try to start stuff.
See, that's the whole thing. Like, and I was watching the Phillies, and at the end of the whole series, right? They shake hands and everything, but like in between, like obviously, like if you get too close to the goalie, that's going to be an automatic fight, no matter what.
Yeah,
But like the Thursday night game, it's like I'm watching, I'm like, bro, these guys are just at this point, like they lost their whole composure and
mhm.
they just started fighting.
Yeah, it gets me too because you get some players that just like, they'll check you in the back or something for
Right.
no reason, and yeah, they're just like looking
Hey,
to start something is what they're trying to do
what's
basically.
up, Phil? How you
Hey,
doing,
Phil.
buddy? Yeah, you got him. Hell yeah, man. Let's talk about it.
Hey.
Um, yeah, so that I just wanted to talk about this just because I've been noticing that more and more and more,
Yeah.
and it's just like, come on, bro.
Yeah, I need to watch some of the other games. I've got caught bits and pieces of the other games. I watched a little bit of the Ducks games because they've been playing like right behind the
Sure.
Hurricanes on a lot of nights. Um, but they played yesterday. I didn't watch any of it, but I think them and the Knights are having a pretty good series right now.
The Ducks, dude, yeah.
I think the little bit I've seen of them, they can be a little bit aggressive.
I like the way they play, though.
Yeah.
I like the way the Ducks play. It's always good too, though, to see new blood in the playoffs, going late into the playoffs.
Yep.
And we talked about the same because, like, obviously, we both are very massive baseball fans, and we need to we need to appreciate the fact that you see new blood. By the way, speaking of your background, did I tell you that my wife said that I needed to up my game?
Yeah, I remember that the other night. She's
That's some bullshit. So
Oh man. Yeah, in fact I wish I could actually move this further out so you could see more stuff because I've
yeah,
got
I'm sure you do. I'm sure you got a lot more shit.
like over here I've got all the bobbleheads and stuff and there's also a bunch of junk in here I need to get cleaned up. But I got
I
all my golf corner over here. I got some golf flags and things like that. I did add Rhonda's because she's got a desk over here behind my monitor. Um, so I tried to put a couple of things of hers. So she's got 3 autographed Rick Springfield albums on the wall up there above her
okay.
desk.
I'm trying to get rid of some stuff in my office. I have a lot of Lego, so I'm gonna try to put those Legos up in the loft,
Yeah.
and then just bring out some of my other sports memorabilia stuff, and then fill that up. That's my goal this summer. We'll see.
Yeah. I probably need to rearrange a few things,
Yeah,
but I don't know. I need to get a display for hockey pucks because I got a bunch of hockey pucks that I've collected now going to Checkers games because they've had some cool ones. And then like last year when they went on their run to try to win the championship,
sure.
they had a different puck for each round of the playoffs with who they were playing on it.
Mhm.
And I just collected one from each one because if they won the championship, then I was going to have a
The whole set.
whole set and whole display of all the pucks from that season and that. So now I got a ton of hockey pucks, but a few of the other games I've gone to, I've like other teams other than Checkers, I've gotten
Sure.
into collecting some of those as well.
That's cool. I like that. Yeah, I'm thinking of I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm rethinking, reimagining my whole studio.
Yep.
So damn, no, I did not. Did you hear about the fire at the Hickory Crawford's visiting team
Oh
clubhouse at
man,
the
no, I
Kansas
did
City?
not.
Did not. That sucks.
Dang, we'll have to dive into that a little
Yeah.
bit.
I'm sure we'll talk about that during tomorrow's show.
Yeah.
Really quick though, before we go into our Brokmeyer
Yeah.
review, a couple of scores. Just wanted to go over that really quick. Um, and so yesterday's slate of Major League Baseball, Marlins beat the Nationals 5-2. Orioles beat the Athletics 2-1. Speaking of the Orioles and Athletics, did you see the news that the umpire did not give enough time to the catchers to challenge
Mm-mm.
yeah, like they went right away, and he goes like, "Nope."
Really?
Yep, there's a video out there where the umpire did not give him enough time. I was like, "Oh, I see what you guys are doing.
Right.
You guys don't. He don't like what's going on. You
Yeah.
don't like being called out, so you're just like, nope, you didn't have enough time. Sorry, moving on." And so
Wow.
one of the managers for the Baltimore Orioles got ejected because he kept arguing with the
I
umpire.
saw the manager get ejected. I just
That was the
didn't
same
see
game.
why. Okay.
That's why. And so,
I mean, these umpires have got to get over their egos. It's like, come on, man.
hey man, called it. It is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, it's like they're trying to be like, I don't know. Everything's out in the open now. It's like you can't hide from your calls,
You knew it was
but you're
coming.
still trying to find a way to be like, nope, we're not going there.
If you're in the union, which
Yeah,
you have to be part of to be an Major League Baseball umpire, you have to already know that it was coming, like, and getting used to. It's like, so your ego is getting in the way at that point. That's the whole thing.
exactly.
Like your
And
ego
if
is getting in the way.
if you're baseball, you just got to be like, sorry, this is what we're going to keep doing. If you keep doing that, then we're just going to change it to automatically be a
Mhm.
call on screen.
Which is also in AAA, by the way.
Yep. And you're just going to be standing around waiting to call them out or safe at the plate.
Exactly. And so we'll see how that goes. So that, and then of course, I don't know if you saw this, but the the San Francisco Giants have a hot mess going on, dude.
Oh, they do. Yeah.
So their manager goes out to relieve the pitcher. Bullpen did not know
That's
what
not,
he called.
yeah. They're like, who?
Who the
Yeah.
who the fuck are you? Who do you want?
Right.
This is the perfect storm of just all bad
Yeah.
for this organization. Which, by the way, I'm super happy that we got a 2-time All-Star Gold Glove catcher
Yeah.
that we traded for. I was like, oh wow, that made me happy.
Yeah. Guardians are making some moves to improve early.
Yep, and I'm happy that because, and I love Bo Naylor. Don't get me wrong, I'm a Bo Naylor fan, but the dude was batting a buck 27.
Yeah.
That's not good.
No, not at all.
So he was sent out to AAA.
Yeah.
So now we have 2 like legit Major League Baseball catchers. We lost yesterday 5-4, but it's all right. We lost to the Minnesota Twins.
Yeah.
And so I saw that. I'm like, but it's all right. No big deal.
Well, did you see what the Dodgers did for the Braves for the before the game? They did a video tribute both to Ted Turner and Bobby Cox, who we lost Bobby Cox on Saturday.
Dude, back to back, dude.
I know. It's like, man, 2 icons of the Braves organization.
Braves organization just boom.
Yeah, that was rough. But the Dodgers are a classy organization. They did a good video tribute to both of them up on the video board before the game and all, and that's kind of a cool move. I saw a lot of people they showed in the stands in LA wearing Bobby Cox jerseys.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But going back really quick to the Giants, did you know that they're trying to offload Rafael Devers' contract?
No.
Yeah.
Wow. The honeymoon's over.
Buster Posey's going in there and just making moves left and right, bro.
Well, I mean, you got to, because right now you
Their
can't
team
blame
sucks.
everything on Vitello. I mean, he's still learning how to manage at this level with these guys, I'm sure, but it's not all him. He ain't got a whole lot to work with. So protect Dale Murphy at all costs. Absolutely.
Absolutely, Phil. Right now, the San Francisco Giants are in 4th place in their division. So you got the San Diego Padres and the Dodgers tied for first. Then you have the Arizona Diamondbacks, the San Francisco Giants, and then the Colorado Rockies. And listen, the Colorado Rockies are 16-25, and the Giants are 16-24.
Yeah.
So they're only back of the Giants by half a game.
Yeah.
No, half a game, dude. That's bro.
And the run differential for the Giants is -48. So it's not all managing. I mean, the players aren't playing. So
that's the whole problem too.
Buster's got to shake it up and get some different players in there or something. Give him something else to work with.
Dude, help me help you.
Right. But
so
look at the Braves. Braves are +87.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, even the Dodgers are +69, Yankees are +73. I mean, they're almost 100 runs ahead of their competition.
The Braves
are killing it. They already got a 9-game lead over second place.
I was just going to say the whole
division is 9+ behind them.
I can't talk too much. My division, the Central. Look at the Central.
Yeah, I mean, but look at the Central. Y'all have the same records: 19-21, 19-22, 19-22, and they're only a game and a half back of Cleveland.
Yeah.
Philly, Miami, Washington, 19-22, and they're all 9 games back of the Braves. Braves are just like,
bye.
They're like the guy that takes off on the marathon sprinting, and he's like already a mile ahead of everybody.
Yeah.
But it's a marathon.
Oh, I was just going to say, like, so do we expect this to be? Because, like, I'm going to be honest. I don't expect the Phillies to be that bad the whole time. Like, I'm not expecting, like, Philly was a playoff team last year, right? So, like, we're not expecting them to be that far back.
No, I mean, Mattingly's come in, and it's not all him either. Maybe it's just it has to be something to do with him, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what he's doing differently, but I mean, they went on a tear after they made the change. And sometimes it's just the change itself.
Something to change itself. Yeah, absolutely.
But it's like, how were these guys not playing well with the other guy managing, and now they're playing better with him managing?
Yeah, I was just going to say, but like Mattingly was the bench coach. So like there's not much he could have done to, like, he could advise you.
Right.
But at the end of the day, you're like the head manager is going to be like, no, we're going to do it this way, right? So he was already set in his ways. So once there was that change,
Yeah.
right? Then like Mattingly's like, all right, now I'm the one who's making the call. What am I going to do
Yeah.
differently?
And I haven't followed them close enough to see,
Yeah,
like,
we're
what the
not friends.
lineup
Yeah,
changes are or whatever. I mean, I'm sure he's managing the pitching differently, but who knows? I mean, you're right. Philly's gonna catch back up a little bit. It's gonna be good, a good race there. And
I like
Miami's
that.
not that bad of a
I
team.
was just gonna say that.
They're really not.
I am enjoying what the Miami Marlins are doing.
I almost, being that it was Mother's Day, Rhonda's like, "What you wanna watch this afternoon?" And she flipped it over and, um, I saw, uh, the Nationals Marlins game was on, and she's like, "You wanna watch that?" I'm like, "No, it's Mother's Day. You wanna watch your cooking shows because she loves, like, Top Chef stuff.
Sure.
And she had a couple of episodes left to watch of whatever she's watching now.
Mhm.
It's actually Top Chef Charlotte. Um, so anyway, I was like, "You just watch your Top Chef shows." And as soon as that went off, I flipped it over the baseball game real quick, and it was going off, and I was like, "Damn, those Florida Marlins teal uniforms they wear on Sunday, the throwback, they're
Mhm.
so damn nice." I was like, "I wish I
They
would watch
are.
some of this game."
So, everybody's giving shit, on social media about the American League Central, right? "Oh, the American League Central is bad." Brother, the American League East, there's only 2 teams above 500,
Yeah,
and that's your Yankees and the Rays, who we're gonna go see this weekend,
yeah.
right?
Yep,
Uh,
against the Marlins,
e
actually, so on a
exactly.
Sunday. I don't know if they wear that, teal on the
Ro
if they're
on the
on the road or something? That'd
Yeah,
be
right.
nice.
The Central has 1 team that's, at 500, which is my team. The AL West, 1 team over 500. The rest are under. The National League East, 1 team above 500. The rest under.
Yeah,
In the National League Central, that's the one that's the only one that has every single team above 500. Every
yeah,
single team is above 500 in that
yeah.
division.
That's crazy because even the last pla Cincinnati's still above, 500. They'd be in the top of almost every other.
Cincinnati's at 22 and 19, and
Yeah,
they're already 5 games back.
right.
Okay. So and then you have the National League West, right? And in the National League West, you have 2 teams that are above 500. So technically right now, the National League Central is the most competitive division in all of baseball.
Yeah, and that's a surprise because those are a lot of teams that people expect to all be kinda bad.
Yeah. But you got the Cubs, you got the Milwaukee Brewers, who are usually the ones that are the top 2 teams that are gonna be going back and forth.
Yep,
So we talked about this. We're about you and me say that after Memorial Weekend, that's when we start seeing who's going to set themselves apart. We're
yep,
starting to see some of those pieces be put in place, right? For example, like obviously we knew in the National League West, Dodgers and Padres. Those are the 2 teams that we know are going to be competitive for the rest of the year.
yeah,
Central, the National League Central, Milwaukee, Chicago, like what we're just talking about, right?
yeah,
And the National League East, the 2 teams that we're saying would be, hey, Atlanta, Philly.
yeah.
The AL West. The
Who
AL West is a hot fucking mess.
who would have thought the Athletics would be in first place?
What the Not
Yeah,
only that, but Houston in last place.
right. Yeah,
Houston is in last place at 16 and 25, 5.5 games back
yeah,
of first place. I did not expect to see Seattle where they're at right now, so that's a little bit of a surprise for me.
yeah. But it's still only a couple of games difference. I mean, I could see I would have expected Seattle to be where the Athletics are and
Yeah,
vice versa, but I mean, you're only talking 2 games difference right now, but
yeah, there's only 2 games back, but, like,
I would have
2.5.
thought Seattle would probably be more like a, Atlanta or Cubs record,
Mhm.
like, more in the mid-20s wins.
Yep.
Yeah.
Um, the Detroit Tigers got hit by the bug, the injury bug. Schoolbowl is out for a significant amount of time.
Yeah.
And Green is out now too.
Yeah.
So,
And
um,
Verlander has been
and Verlander was moved to the 6th
moved to the
day
6th
DL.
day, yeah.
Holy Jesus. Completely out of clean spoons. Choices are tablespoons or ice cream scoop. Uh, I
Table
say, I say complete a clean spoons. I say clean a spoon and then move it on, bro. Come on now. It was rookie mistake right there, Phil.
I don't know. Tablespoon, you're going to get more cereal. So
True story. Or just use one of those cooking spoons and then we can go from there.
there you go.
And then last but not least, the Tampa Bay Rays and the New York Yankees. Those are the two teams that we kind of expected to be competitive in that division, and there they are.
Yeah.
So, I was hoping the Blue Jays were a little bit better, but obviously, yeah, I mean they're still 18-2, but they're 8.5 games back, dude.
Yeah. I mean, for a team that was in the World Series last year, they're struggling right now.
So this is the way too early playoff projections.
Yeah.
All right, American League right now: Tampa, Athletics, Cleveland, Wild Card, New York Yankees, Texas Rangers, and the Chicago White Sox.
Right.
Then if you move down to the National League, and then after this, we're moving to our Brokmeyer here.
But look, Detroit and Kansas City are only a half game out.
Exactly. Well, Seattle
throw that one at Eric right now.
Exactly. Seattle, Kansas City, and Detroit, half game back.
Yeah.
And then in the National League, Atlanta, Chicago, San Diego are your division leaders.
Yeah.
And then you have the Dodgers, Milwaukee, St. Louis. All right. With Pittsburgh and Cincinnati a game and a half back.
Yeah.
How wild is baseball?
Yeah, exactly.
Bachelor life. Oh, Phil, that's true story. That's true story. Been there. Get yourself some plastic spoons for next time. All right. Have your spare plastic spoon. That's what I did when I was living by myself. I always had spares of plastic spoons, plastic forks, plastic knives, plates, and bowls. That's all. I always had them in a pantry because you never know.
Exactly.
All right. Well, guys, as you guys already know, on this show, on here on Breakfast Takes, we talk about Brokmeyer. Okay, and we decided to watch Brokmeyer. Obviously, we're not watching it together, but we watched it. All right, we are on episode number 3 right now. Episode number 3. And so this episode, the name of this episode is called Kangaroo Court. Okay, and I appreciate, and I don't know about you, Donnie, but I appreciate the fact that they're going into some of these like unwritten rules and unwritten things that we as baseball they do, that we even on Sandlot we do, right? So like we talked about superstition last week on last week's episode, right? And now this week we're talking about the Kangaroo Court.
Yeah. And he's his sidekick there, he's like, who schedules a 2-hour, which I don't get a 2-hour between doubleheader games either. Yeah. But who schedules
usually it's a half hour?
Yeah, who schedules 2 hours between games? And he's like, how do you work in baseball and not care anything about baseball?
What was it? How do you work in baseball and you hate baseball?
You hate baseball. You don't know anything about the game.
Which was, hey, listen, Brokmeyer had a fair point there.
Yeah. Yeah, this was a really good one because it focused on him being selfish at the beginning with the throwback to his partner, which by the way, he's like, it's your fault that you're skinny and kind of good looking in the women's lingerie.
Yeah.
But he's like, who's going to replace me? And he's like,
well, here's the thing.
They offer me a one-man booth.
Which speaks to the ego, right?
Absolutely.
Not just Brokmeyer, but like a lot of play-by-play. Like everybody would like, I know I couldn't do it. I couldn't do a one-man live show. There's just no way.
No. I mean, that's like with this. Like when we first started the sports show, and you're like, I got to have somebody to talk to. I can't just come on here and just talk by myself.
No, I hate it. Absolutely hate it.
Yeah. And it's like, okay, I gotta have somebody. It's like, how can, and I don't see how a lot of the minor league guys do it. I know John Kosis, was doing it by himself for years. I think he's got it last couple of seasons. He's had a second person in there. But yeah, I don't see how some of the minor league guys do it by themselves. especially in a minor league game.
Right, but I get why they're only doing it for one person,
Sure.
right? I mean, cost. That at
Cost,
the end of the
absolutely.
day, it's just cost. But
Yeah.
like, you need a color commentator with you at the
Yeah.
very least. I think I will be a great color commentator. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That's
That
the
I
one
could
thing.
do that too. I can't do the full play-by-play,
Correct.
but yeah, absolutely. I could just add something here and there as needed. So,
And exactly. And listen, am I a stats guy? Nope, not a stats guy. Am
see, I
I?
like stats.
You do.
Yeah.
Me, I'm the opposite. I'm like I like to see what's on the field, right?
Yeah.
I like to play chess with what I see on the field.
Right.
You're like, all right, well, the numbers, but that's the beauty of baseball, right? We can have
Right.
both, and both can coexist.
Yep. But the idea of the kangaroo court was hilarious to me because it was like, okay, we're going to do a kangaroo court, and the money's going to go in the pot, and that's for, um, for beer money and all the passwords we share on the porn sites.
That's hilarious.
It's like, okay, there you go.
Here we go.
Yeah. And the first thing that they point out is somebody missing a sign, and he's like, "But I thought the coach gave me such and such." And they're like, "Really?"
That whole argument right there, like when it went to court, right? Like they did because apparently listen, this could be right. I wasn't quite sure, but like there's two different types of kangaroo courts. There's the
Yeah.
minor league kangaroo court, and then there's the major league kangaroo court,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
With Major League Baseball kangaroo court, that's when you have to have a lot of all right, you need evidence, you need the prosecutor, you
Exactly.
need defense, all of that.
Right. Yeah, and you have different people play the different parts and stuff, and it's like they try to do it like a real court. Like, okay, well, you know, here you defend me, and here's what I saw, and here's what he saw, and yeah.
Exactly.
And what's funny was that the Japanese player, each time it's like he talked about defending his people, and he goes, "The Nipponese?" He
Yeah.
goes, "No, pitchers. No, Freemasons. I wear many hats."
Dude, that's still that but that's the whole beauty of this show, right?
It is. It's so subtle, you don't see it coming. Like, you talk about your people, and you're like, "The Japanese?" And like, "No,
No,
pitchers."
pictures. So and a little background of why we actually having this episode, right? So you have Uribe, who is this dude is all his dirt, right? Like, I mean, he's past his top prime, right?
Yeah.
Smoking and just big belly, the whole nine,
He
right?
stands up, the 2 bags of ice just fall off his knees onto
Oh,
the floor.
exactly. And then you have the guy who plays the pitcher. I'm trying to Yoshi.
Yoshi, yeah.
Right. So Yoshi. So Uribe is accusing Yoshi of not hitting the opposing player when he was pitching. Like he missed a sign, right?
Right.
But Yoshi's like, no, 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 no. I never got that.
Yeah.
I never got the call. And so that's where really the kangaroo court really took off. That's right there because there's arguing. So throughout all of this, Brokmeyer is still upstairs, is still with Charles upstairs in the booth, just talking about because Brokmeyer thought that Charles was gay the whole time. And Charles is
Which
like,
was hilarious.
and he goes like, not gay. Right.
Did you see all the pictures of all the shoes? Like 90% of it was shoes. He's like, I just figured that was a gay black thing.
Yeah, right. So they like Brokmeyer goes into every single one of Discord. Like he's an equal part, like just asshat to everybody.
Yeah.
And so Amanda's character, Amanda P's Jules, she runs in and says that we have a big problem. We have a problem here. Right. And he goes like, they was like, oh, they bring them together and they talk about the court, right? Like what's going on. But as soon as they get in there, he gets hit in the shoulder because there's a fight going on.
Right.
The whole kangaroo court went off the rails because like one side was defending Yoshi, the other side's defending Uribe. So there's like this groups, like a faction that's going against each other. So Brokmeyer has to step in. Right. But Brokmeyer is like, he figured out what happened because he speaks Japanese. Apparently he speaks multiple languages. He goes, hey, this is what's going on, right? So we have this and that, Yoshi missed a pitch, a sign and everything. Uribe says that he was told that he needed to beat somebody. He didn't do it, blah, 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 blah. And he goes to Jules, good luck.
Yeah.
I'm not getting involved with this.
He's like, why is this my problem?
Yeah. And she was like, well, actually, we're kind of dating. You know what I mean? So you're involved.
Exactly. He's like, whoa, let's not be throwing around the boyfriend word.
Well, calm down.
Like, where did that come from? And then she's like, well, I stopped paying for your room when you started sleeping at my place. And he's like, wait a minute, are we living together? It just did dawn on him. That's what's funny is the parts that like he doesn't see the signs of certain things.
He's so into baseball and calling games and in himself that he just doesn't realize half the stuff that he does.
Right. Exactly.
And so then they said, okay, now we need to have an actual major league kangaroo court. So it's been decided he is going to be part of the defense. So Brokmeyer is going to be the defense. Uribe is going to be the prosecutor. And then they needed someone who was impartial. Amanda's character, Jules, and Hank Azaria's character, Brokmeyer, are saying, okay, we need someone who needs to be impartial to all of this.
Yeah.
And then that's when Charles comes in. Hey, did you guys know that such and such?
That was the best line. Because especially watching it now in this day and age,
yeah,
he comes in and y'all see Taylor Swift and Drake are dating the albums, yo. It's like like Taylor Swift's like Taylor Swift and Drake are so far apart now.
Yeah,
but at the time that I could see that landing.
That could have happened.
Hilarious.
Exactly. So he becomes the judge.
Yeah.
Right. So all right. So now we're in during the court and everything, and they're looking for the pitcher's coach, who is nowhere to be found. Right. So Jules goes to downtown and try to look for it because she was asking for him where he's at. They finally find him. Well, also, Jules finds out that her ex-boyfriend and who was supposed to be her friend is like she finally sees that he is purposely trying to go out of their way to make sure that the team fails.
Yeah, she finally sees that he's working against her for sure.
My favorite part of that whole situation was like, Jules, I'm not going to lie to you. And then walks away.
Well, the line that he had that got me is about the money and all that. He goes, 2 or 3 puppies are born without legs, and everybody's like looking around. Like, wait a minute, what? It was like, okay, the fracking's like causing problems, and he just throws this like little subtle line in there. Yeah,
exactly.
Puppies are born without legs, and everybody's like, what?
And so right, so that's the dynamic that we're walking into. So now, like, you really are starting to see, like, the main characters, what's going on. Like, you have the good guys, who is the baseball team, against the bad guys, who are the ones who are trying, the frackers, fracking company, who is trying to make sure that all they want is the land. They don't care about anything else, right?
Yeah.
They want this to be developed as they want the land to be considered as cheap as possible so they can go in. They want Jules to default on the loans, because once they do that, they can go in on the cheap, right?
Yeah.
Cents on the dollar, and say, oh, we'll buy the debt now.
Yeah. They want to tear down the stadium and use it for their purposes.
Correct. Which was I want to say it was like a waste,
like a wastewater
treatment
area
plant
or something. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a wastewater treatment plant, right? And so I know about that just because of what my wife does for a living in real life. So, it's just cleaning poop, okay? Just what it is, and cleaning the water.
And the pitching coach is over there wearing his uniform and women's
uniform
underwear. Uniform top and women's underwear.
Walking around town.
Collecting some free money. Like, they're just giving out free dollars or something. It didn't even look like it was more than maybe $1 or $5.
Exactly. Like and so, but he goes and says, like, oh no, I told him to hit the player. Like, that was given. It was 100%. That was like, yeah, I said that.
Yeah. And Uribe asked the guy that he told to go tell the pitching coach. He's like, you told him? He's like, yeah, I went over there. He said, you told me what to tell him.
I made it known.
He said, and then there was a bunch of Dominican gibberish. He goes, but you understood what I was saying, right? He's like, oh, I knew what you meant.
Yep, exactly. So because obviously the coach has been in baseball a long time.
Yeah.
So this is when they finally get to the point. I was like, well, we don't know what's going to happen, blah, 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 blah. Right. And then that's when Charles, because Brokmeyer says, well, there's only two people that know what happened. And he goes on the mount, and Charles said, actually, three. He goes, what do you mean? He's like, oh, that's right. Did I solve this? Did I solve it?
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, it was the pitcher, the coach, and the reporter for Yoshi, who's following Yoshi, who's also serving as the translator.
Yeah.
And so that's when Brokmeyer's like, he was like, yeah, you solved it. But like, he goes like, but just so you know, later on, I'm going to say that I was the one who solved the case.
Right.
And Justin's like, dude, what the fuck?
Exactly. He's always going to take credit for something.
Exactly. So they finally made it right.
Yep.
Made it right. Like, I mean, like, Brokmeyer's like, oh, I have a solution how we can solve this, kangaroo court. And so he brought that kid who beamed Uribe, and then they pushed him into the closet with Yoshi. And you didn't see Yoshi though.
Yeah.
But he's there.
Yeah, exactly.
So
and you just hear stuff, a scuffle and a fight, and he's like, you could tell he's hurting him.
Yeah. For which Uribe has to go in there later on because he thinks like, oh my God, he's about to kill this dude.
Yeah, he's gone too far now.
Whoa, no, slow down. We just want to hurt him. We don't want to kill him.
Right. But when he's showing off the bruise and he walks around and everybody's like, ooh, even Yoshi's like, ooh. like, oh man, that's nasty. And then Charles is like, oh, you can see Rawlings spelled backwards inside the bruise. That was the funniest line from that scene. But it's funny too, because when the kangaroo court was going before it got out of hand, you could tell like the reporter was telling Yoshi, because he was like, what's going on?
A marsupial.
And he wasn't telling him verbatim what was going on. He wasn't giving him the truth, which was kind of a foreshadowing of the scenario.
What was going to happen, exactly.
But what's funny is as a show in general, Brokmeyer, it also because there's always these subtle things like you said, it's all about the unwritten rules, like writing the unwritten rules. To some extent is what this show exposes, a lot of scenarios of unwritten rules. And interpreters, it makes you wonder, what do they tell the players? How accurate are they with what they say? Do they tell the player verbatim everything or not? And a lot of times you don't know. I mean, who knows what Otani's interpreter, the one that went to jail for gambling, like, did he, was he telling him what he was hearing?
Correct.
Or what, was he, giving him
was he being fully transparent?
Exactly. That's what I'm looking for. Is he fully transparent with what's being said? Which I think Otani understands more than he lets on to. But
oh my God, 100% Otani knows what's going on.
That's also the thing with Yoshi. It's like he seems to understand a lot more than he needs an interpreter for.
Right.
So it's like that whole scenario plays out as an underlying theme in this whole thing as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And so they finally get to this point where I was like, all right, so we have a solution. We solved it and everything. Right. And then we get to the end of the night.
Yeah.
Where both Brokmeyer and Jules are sitting on a bench in front of the bar at the end of the night.
Yeah.
Right. And so Jules goes, I need a beer. And goes on to just snaps it and just chugs that whole thing, the can.
Yeah, I wasn't sure who threw her the beer.
It was one of the patrons.
Okay.
There. Right. So I was like,
comes out of nowhere.
Yeah. She grabs the keys, pops a hole on the side of the can, and then just right. And at that point, Brokmeyer's like, God, you're beautiful.
Exactly.
They're so dysfunctional with each other, dude. It's hilarious.
It is. And Amanda Peet plays it so well. She is so good in that role.
She is. She most certainly is. And so they're talking, and then they turn the camera, right, to show Brokmeyer's ex-wife, Lucy.
Yeah.
And closes it right there.
Like, Lucy?
Because he's like, I think he has like a doobie on his hand and then a drink on the other.
Yeah.
He's just like, Lucy? And the
Right.
show ends. So
Yep.
it's about to get real good now.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's about to get real interesting.
For sure.
In the next episode, because obviously we already know what happened on the fourth episode, which a lot of people think that we're not going to get to the fourth episode. We might just get there a week late because I'm going to be traveling. You're going to be traveling. So, but anyways, listen,
We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll try to make it happen next week for sure if we can. But not only are we going to get to the fourth episode, we're going to get to the fifth and the sixth.
Get to
and
the
seventh.
whole thing, guys.
Yeah, right? Just like LeBron. Not only 3 championships, but 4 or 5 or 6. We're going to get to episodes 5, 6, 7.
We will. Okay. And for all of you doubters, we're talking about you guys. I know you know who you are.
You know who you are.
You know who you are. Your name will not be mentioned on this podcast episode. No. Okay. On this show, live show either. No. But you know who you are.
Yep.
We're going to go to episode 4.
Yep.
God, am I loving this show, watching it. I watched it with the wife last night.
Oh, yeah. Like you texted me last night about it, and I was like, I'm getting ready to watch it right now. And then I got up this morning, I watched it again right before the show. I was actually watching it when you and I got on a few minutes before. Because it's like I wanted to play. Normally I haven't played it a second time, but I was like, I'm going to watch that one more time because there was a couple of lines I thought I missed last night, which I did. So
yeah, okay. The episode is so good. The whole thing is good, and I should be taking more notes. But man, it's so good. I think we did a pretty good job of going over everything that happened on that episode.
Absolutely.
We're on season 1, episode 3. It's done now of Brokmeyer. Okay.
Yeah. And they're only like 20 something minutes long. So
which is
y'all want to watch along with us, It's on Netflix, just so you know. It's on Netflix, so you can go and watch it. We're on episode 3 now. We're about to watch episode 4. So if you're listening to this version of the podcast, make sure you go and watch episode 4 because we will be discussing episode 4. Join us, okay, every Monday morning from 6 a.m. till 7, all right, Eastern time, okay. It's going to be Donnie, the mayor, Ed, the dad hat, okay. We are going to be talking about what's going on in sports, and we're also going to be talking about Brokmeyer, the show. Yep.
Don't you worry. Once Brokmeyer is over, we got other things planned.
Oh, yeah.
So
lots of fun stuff.
Make sure you guys hit the subscribe button, share with somebody, give it 5 stars. The more people like it, the more people share it, the more the algorithm picks it up and then, shows it to other people. Make sure you guys go out there and play some baseball, guys. Wherever you're at, there's a Sandlot League going on. Go and play some baseball, okay? It's fun. It's great.
Yep.
All right, my friends. Well, hey, thank you so much, guys. We will see you guys on the next one.
Bye.
Y ya no hay más que hablar. Lo que fue bonito, pero lo que duele más es lo que no se ha escrito.
This podcast is part of the Curved Brim Media Network. Here are some of the other members of Curved Brim Media.
Hi, this is Kelly Robinson, the Minor League Nerd. My YouTube channel explores the history of minor league baseball teams. More than just stats, we delve into team lineage, sharing stories from current franchises to obscure one-year wonders.
I'm Paul Caputo, and on the Baseball by Design podcast, I talk to minor league baseball teams, designers, and other super interesting people about what these minor league baseball logos mean, and I talk a little bit about ice cream helmets.
What's up, Bucketheads? I'm Anna DiTomaso, and each week on the Baseball Bucket List podcast, I speak with a different fan about their favorite baseball memories, what the game means to them, and what's left to check off on their baseball bucket list.
Hey everyone, it's Eric from the great state of Kansas.
This is Johnny from the New Orleans Baby Cakes Memorial Museum.
And we are the Earn Fun Average podcast,
where we talk to a variety of guests about their love of baseball and have fun doing it.
America, lower your standards.
Average is what we do best.
This is Patrick
and Corey
of BaseballMapper.com, and we have made an interactive map to help highlight all baseball teams from the majors down to collegiate summer leagues.
We want to bring you closer to baseball, so get on the site and find a team near you today.
Hey guys, this is Patrick Larson from the Minor League Baseball Hat History Series, and in every episode I go through the history of minor league teams through my personal collection of hats. You can find me on Twitter at @PatLarson1. I hope you guys enjoy.
Learn more about Curved Brim Media at curvedbrimmedia.com.